So what's up guys, Noname here. First, before I get into the update of Colt McCoy, two things. One, my mic is acting up right now, so I'm recording on my phone. I have absolutely no idea how in the world the sound quality is going to come out, which is why I also didn't do the year at the beginning. If the sound quality is terrible, then I don't want to bust your eardrums or anything. Second, since my phone is currently charging and it charges by my window, if you guys hear any traffic or cars or whatnot, my apologies. I'll try to edit them out to the best of my ability. Now then, into the signing. So the Giants signed former Redskins QB Colt McCoy to a 1-year, $2.25 million deal, 1.5 of it guaranteed, but it could be worth up to $3 million. News first broke by Garofalo, and then the contract details were released and updated by Ryan Dunleavy. So with their little cap space left, the Giants go out and do what I expected them to do. That is sign, more depth players, more pieces to be added to the offense or defense. In this case, the offense, to fill out the 53-man roster, to fill out small positions on the team or backup positions as it is in this case. Positions that really cost the minimum contract that some people might view as not important to fill in, but it's really important to the team in actuality to fill them in. And Colt McCoy, while not somebody I expected the Giants to sign at all, in no way, shape, form, or fashion was he linked to the Giants. The guy we heard a lot about was Matt Moore from the Chiefs. I didn't even think Colt McCoy was going to leave Washington, and to be honest with you guys, before the signing, I completely forgot he was still in the NFL. But this is a absolutely good pickup by the Giants. Not sure if I'm going to call it great yet, but it's really good. Colt McCoy was somebody, when he stepped into the NFL in college, he was really good. I believe he was with Texas, performed really well at the college level, came into the NFL for the Browns. He wasn't expected to be like a game changer or anything. He wasn't expected to turn the franchise around, but he was certainly expected to be a good quarterback, a good NFL quarterback, possibly a franchise quarterback at the starting level. Unfortunately, because the Browns were the Browns, and because he's been through either organizations that are really bad at handling their franchises, such as the Redskins and the Browns, or organizations at the time that just didn't need him or were in a bad spot. I think he was with the 49ers at that one time. He's been basically mismanaged and mishandled his entire life. Now, Colt McCoy at one point was a starting QB in the NFL and had the ability to be that and do so for the rest of his career. Those days are definitely behind him at this point. But because of that, I think he's a really, really good backup that the Giants sort of stole away from the Redskins and brought onto this team. He's a really good, sneaky pickup, similar to that of a Kyler Fackrell, whose name I still have trouble pronouncing without chuckling a bit. My bad. And another good sneaky pickup that they had just earlier today at 7 a.m. in the morning, the defensive back special team ace Ebner from the Patriots. I'm liking these signings and, the traits of these signings that we're doing for the depth players so far. They're guys that you don't expect to come on to the Giants and not really on the radar. But when you take a little closer look to them, see what they are, see their makeup, see what they've done, you realize that these are actually super good pickups on really cheap contracts. I mean, $2.25 million goes up to $3 million. That's a really cheap contract for a backup QB. And let me not even get started that he's already better than an Alex Tanney, somebody who I never completely understood why the Giants kept on the team. I know they said, at least the previous regime, the previous head coach and coaching staff, they had a really good relationship with Alex Tanney, but that's not who runs the Giants right now. We got a completely new head coach, completely new coaching staff. They might not think the same thing. They always said, the previous one always claimed that Tanney was really good in the QB room, that he was a really smart head to have in there. Guys like Eli even said good things about him. But then again, have you ever heard Eli say a bad thing about any teammate? But, he always got, I guess, good reviews in a way to say from his teammates and from the coaching staff. And what they really praised him on was the football IQ. Now then, the backup QB position isn't just, to have for someone with good football IQ. You also need to have it, you need to have a player there that you have confidence in. Should, knock on wood, God forbid, the starting quarterback goes down, you need to have confidence that your backup QB could come in for, say, a 5-game stretch and win 2 or 3 of those games. I never had confidence in Alex Tanney to do so, and I'm sure neither did any of you guys have confidence in Alex Tanney to do so either. That's simply because the guy has never really started that many games in his career. I think maybe a total of 2 or 3 throughout his entire career he started versus a Colt McCoy who's played in like 39 career games and started 28 of those 39. Listen, he's clearly not a starting quarterback anymore, but he has the experience and the resume behind it because he was at one point that starting quarterback. And I have much more confidence in McCoy coming in and say like a 5-game stretch and winning 2 or 3 of those games for us. He definitely has the ability to do that because of what he's shown in the past. And I'm not expecting any big numbers from him or anything. Once again, he's the backup quarterback. I'm just expecting him to come in and manage us through what would be a hard time if Daniel Jones goes down. Now that I'm glad to see that this is the type of quarterback they went to get. They didn't go and target necessarily somebody that's all football IQ, because you really want that if your young quarterback is still learning. And now Daniel Jones definitely still has a lot to learn in the NFL, but at this point, I am more confident in the fact that they're targeting somebody for the sake of, safety and accountability, rather than to come in and teach Daniel Jones, because McCoy isn't that. Neither was Tannen, to be frank with you. Eli was that guy Jones learned from last year. But at this point, second year entering, yes, he has a lot to learn, but he should be able to stand on his 2 feet, learn from the coaches more so than from, a quarterback above him or something like that. And I'm glad to see that they're moving on in that direction. It shows that, at least mentally, he's on track, he's progressing just fine. So overall, I really like the pickup. Have really nothing bad to say about it. The contract is really good. The contract is fine. And the player, I really have nothing bad to say about it, especially for the position that he's coming in. Once again, I apologize for any weird sound quality, but it's just kind of what I'm stuck with now, and I'm out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, I'm out. Yeah.